Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber on the rise, reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long was 1975.
This is Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. I'm playing this on my A500 Mini. It was released in 1989. Well, in this country it was released by US Gold, but and I'm pretty sure they did not develop it, but it looks like everywhere else it was released by those guys, Mindscape, and obviously it's based on an arcade machine of the same name released by Atari in 1985, which is features actual samples of speech from the movie itself. Anyway, you're all familiar with Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. It is, of course, the best Indiana Jones movie. At least it's my favourite Indiana Jones movie. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Lots of people pissed and moaned and complained at the time because of how dark it was. That's what makes it my favourite movie. And it had a hand in getting the PG-13 rating system introduced into America. I'm raising my voice because that's a question. Also, so did Gremlins, didn't it? But yeah, so Indy goes to rescue the kids and take down the thuggy cult and Mola Ram. Basically, I don't really need to explain Temple of Doom because, as I said, you're all probably very familiar with it because it is the best Indiana Jones movie. So anyway, Atari made a, well, at the time, quite limited arcade game of it. Split across a number of stages where you had to rescue the children from cages, and then when you reach the point of rescuing all of them, then you could go into the minecarts. Once you've done the minecart, you rinse and repeat levels and stuff like that. Then you get onto the bridge, don't you, where Mola Ram is there, and I never ever got there in the arcades. But I did love it in the arcades, and I have a gameplay of it on this channel. Title music's alright. Title music's alright. Listen to this, I'll shut up now. To be fair, I don't know how to turn sound effects on or off, or music on or off, so, you know, enjoy. Anyway, US Gold, there you go. It's alright. That is the title screen of the arcade. What you're about to see, though, because I did not realise, sorry, spoilers, that this was awful. Yeah, so I can only apologise, but US Gold released it on the Spectrum, Amstrad, Commodore 64, Amiga and Atari ST in this country. I have a gameplay of the Commodore 64 version and the ZX Spectrum version, and while I have a massive amount of nostalgia for the ZX Spectrum version back in the day because I have nostalgia for the arcade game, it's also pretty shite. I don't know how you would balls this up on the Amiga. Well, I'm guessing it's an ST port because it's got a massive bezel. Yeah, it was Mindscape who did it, down the right hand side. There's a NES game also which has got nothing to do with this. Let's get into it. Fire. Anyway, elephant in the room. Am I going to watch Indiana Jones 5? Absolutely no fucking chance in hell. Kathleen Kennedy has absolutely fucking destroyed Lucasfilm. And yeah. Oh, music's changed. Select the difficulty level. This is in the arcade, although I imagine the screen was a bit bigger. But yeah, down the right hand side is a bezel, which tells you my score, how many Shankara stones, because you actually get Shankara stones. It reminds you that it's Indiana Jones the Temple of Doom, and it also reminds you that it's by Atari Games. But anyway, yeah, from what I've heard, it's just going to be, well, from what I've heard, he dies at the end and passes the mantle to the woman who wrote Fleabag. And then, obviously, because that got leaked, one of the screen endings of it got leaked and people didn't like it, along with the other four, the director denied it. Even though he had a pop at Doom Cop for releasing it in a YouTube video and pointing this out. And then it was released in the Daily Mail that that's what was happening. So yeah, look at him, dickhead. Anyway, all it's going to be under fucking Kathleen Kennedy and fucking Lucasfilm is it'll be Indy, who's a man, men are bad in Lucasfilm, aren't they? Just going to be fumbling around, mistake after mistake after mistake, and it'll be up to Fleabag, because she's woman, to show him how it's properly done. So I have no fucking interest. To be fair, I only consider there 3 movies in the franchise. Anyway, right, so let's look at this. 16-bit game? I mean, you know what it is compared to the arcade. Look at the scrolling. Awful. Indy's got no face, which means he's got no soul. This is an 8-bit game. This looks like an 8-bit game. This looks like a Master System game, only that's a bit unfair on the Master System. I'm guessing it's an SD port, but this looks fucking awful. Oh, look at the scrolling. Right, anyway, let's rescue them kids. Right, 6 children held captive. Right, so it does this, it scrolls and then it stops, and then it kind of flips screens. It's like it doesn't know what it wants to be, a flip screen or a scroll. Right. Here, Thuggy. Right, that fireball's from Mola Ram, but I don't remember him. You know, you can whip him off the edge, which is kind of cool. Showing up that early. That's a bat. Kill the bats. The controls are awful. Look at the scrolling again. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Stop. Whip the bats in, D. Maybe I want to die. Hey, do you see him at the top left? The Thuggies are stupid and will fall off. Although apparently he can levitate. Right. I mean, the only positive, and it's not a particularly amazing one, is the music's not bad. See, I love, there he is. Both of you at once. Controls are sluggish as tits. Get ready, player 1. I would if you actually responded. Hello? Thank you. Right. I mean, you can avoid the snakes, but points and stuff. Right. That sounds so much like a bat. It's like real life. Right. Basically, start at the bottom, work your way up to clear it, you know, logically, I guess. Can you even say that? Level by level to get those kids. Why are you facing down when I'm pressing left? You shite archaeologist. I sincerely doubt. Oh, we can swing across. See what I mean? Scroll, scroll, scroll. Stop. And then Bluto from Popeye shows up, because that's what he looks like. Right. See, kitty up there. Right. Be careful, because the way it scrolls means getting dangerously close to the edge, and you will fall. If you've got a floor to fuck's sake, you'll be alright. Lives underneath score. But there's no noise as such, and he scratches his head, so there's no real indication if you've actually died. Just have a little bit of a look. Whip it good. It is, well, you know, advisable to whip constantly when you're approaching the edge, in case anything is on the other side. He just went straight by. I'll take them apples. No, no, his pet bat is back. The noise the snakes make is scarily accurate, isn't it? Right, so we'll go down Shah. That would be where you go to get into the mine carts, which I sincerely doubt you're going to see. To be fair, I could never get past it in the arcade. Hitboxes are shit, but I'll take that because... Oh, yeah. I'm still alive. Right. So there's 6 kids. I haven't rescued a single one yet. Where are they? Fuck! Right. To say this has controls is a very loose descriptive term for what it's providing me. Right. How do you fuck up a beloved arcade game of a beloved franchise this badly? Because, you know, US Gold released it, but it's Mindscape. Right. We don't go... Oh, do we go down here? And then there's another ladder up? I think so. I don't know. To be fair, it took me ages to clear this level on the Spectrum. Shame it didn't get... like a... Fuck! No, not that. Mega Drive or SNES port. They could have done it arcade perfect. It's not a powerhouse of an arcade machine, but it looks alright. They just bloody well appear out of nowhere. Right, hey. They make Disney sound effects, cartoon sound effects, you know, when they hit the floor. Yay! Do you hear that speech? I know. It sounded practically human. Right. See what I mean? Like, where do I want to whip them off the edge? Where do you whip them to? Awkward when I say it like that. 5 children I'm on my last life. And we've rescued 1 bloody kid. Fuck 'em, Indy. Let's just leg it. I mean, seriously. They didn't want to, you know, get locked up and shit. They should have got unionised. 4 children held captive. Right, does this... How does does... How? How? So it's not just a question of it looks awful, it plays... what? Like a bucket full of shite. And it pains me because I love Indiana Jones. Only the first 3 movies and the Young Indiana Jones series because they were fucking amazing. Right, so we learned from this time, we're going straight over Shah. See, it's quite hard in the arcade. But at least you have, look, what's he doing? At least you have controls that, well, controlled. I get stuck on scenery. Underwhelming. I mean, that's like epic when he does it in the movies, isn't it? But like in this, it's just like, yeah. Look at that! Look how much shit I can do when I'm on the bloody ladder. Oh, this scrolling's making me, it's making the inside of my face hurt. I'm generally pissed off about how poor this was. Whip the fireball. You whip the fireball. Is it still coming? Yes. It's a fucking heat seeker. I get very nervous when I get to the edge of these things. See, look. Yes. Clunky. No. If you've never you've never seen the arcade, to understand why I'm so upset, not just because you're looking at this, you don't need to have seen the arcade to realise. Really? Thank you. I don't even know what noise that is. You don't need to have seen the arcade to realise that this is a shit looking game. But, fuck off. Look it up to really understand why this pissed me off. Right, how many kids? 5 children held captive. That's a snake. I can't tell. I think they make the same noises. No, they don't make the same noise. Look, look, look. Cue the Benny Hill music. What was that? And then I was hammering the button. You could hear it, and he didn't whip. Oh, the other thing is, by the way, about Indiana Jones 5. I don't want to sound ageist, but I don't want an 80-year-old Indiana Jones. I know it's a movie, and you can say, come on, it's a movie. Why do you want realism and shit like that? It's just not fucking plausible. I don't know if I'm going where I've been. Yes. I have no idea how I avoided that. Right, we're going back up. You hug this corner of the screen so closely that, like I said, enemies... Ooh! They just fucking casper through and appear out of nowhere. Fire! So, do you know what? I'm sorry you're not going to get to see much, but at the same time, I might be doing you a massive favour. Look. What? Thank you. What noise is that? Yeah, the movie's it's been sampled and it's in the arcade. Look, and then he just fucking turn up. I don't... He just faces the wrong way. He just turns around on his own. There's no input. There's fucking slow down. He just turns around by himself. He's fucking self-aware. He knows he's in a shit game. He's trying to get himself killed because he wants sweet, sweet release. Sorry, Indy. Not on my watch. And then Bluto appears again. Oh, I'm gonna throw up again. How do I... Are you fucking shitting me? How many left? 3. Can you imagine? Is there a time limit in the arcade? Can you imagine? Jesus, I don't think there is. 2. No, he's... Oh, fucking... Oh, that is fucking sacred. Now we play Where the Bloody Hell Are the Last Two Kids. There's the minecart. Right, so no, I don't know where we go now. Also the music, well, not terrible, but that doesn't mean I'm saying it's fucking orchestral. It's on a pretty small loop. But then you probably stopped watching this ages ago because you got fucking motion sickness and a blinding headache. I know I have. Right. Again, how dare you, Mindscape? How dare you? Oh! Listen to the fucking jazz man in the back of the soundtrack. Hey! No! Fire! You may fire when ready. Did they? Well, they probably played it back and didn't fucking care, did they? They knew them kids would buy it. I know I did. Not this version, obviously. To be fair, I think the Spectrum version plays better. I'm pressing fire, you stupid game. How many lives have I got left? 2. Right, when I press fire, I want the game to start. See, in the arcade, yeah, you can whip them off. Thank you. Right. Fuck! Right, well, now we know that there's... Where is this last fucking kid? This level's not even that big. Oh. Do you see what I mean? He fall down. I cannot fucking escape that. I certainly can't escape it when the controls are this awful. Oh. Yeah, apparently whipping the bats is a piece of piss. I'm stuck on the wall. Because of course I am. I'm pretty sure I've just been up here. Yeah, do you know what? I can't be bothered. You didn't want to see it that badly anyway. Trust me, I'm doing you a favour. Let's just see if I can fall down to the next level. Oh no, too far. Oh, he's still alive. Well, there you go. I apologise that you're not going to see any more of the game, but to be fair, I've probably done you a massive favour. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, the best Indiana Jones movie. Probably, I think I can say this, even over the Atari 2600, the worst fucking Indiana Jones game there is, period. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think, especially about this version and the arcade. And thank you very much for watching. I apologise, persevering, and I'll see you later.